Good morning, live from my shed. I decided to try something different today, just to share my knowledge with you. So here from my shed, I'm going to quickly run through what happens and can an employee refuse to return to work due to COVID-19. So if your business can operate, you should always try the working from home route first. Okay, so that's what we've been advised. If you can't work from home, and that could be for a number of reasons, so your team can't work from home because it's not productive enough or just doesn't suit your business. So you're a cleaning company or you're a printing company or you're a warehouse, that can't be done from home. So they are reasons why you would start opening up the workplace if it ever closed in the first place. So if your business is able to operate, so that means you've got work to do, you're going to need to have a team in place. You as an employer have a duty of care. You heard me say those words, well, my clients certainly do. So you have a duty of care to make sure that the workplace is safe. And now more so than ever, you have to make sure there are steps you have to take to make sure that workplace is safe. So your first step is to carry out a risk assessment, and a specific risk assessment for COVID-19. For this, because it is vitally important that you get this right, I would always recommend that you use a professional health and safety consultant to do that. If you don't know one, or if you haven't got one, drop me a message and I'll definitely recommend one for you. Your second step as an employer is to make sure that you carry out the necessary reasonable adjustments that will follow on from that risk assessment that you've made. Okay, so that's detailed, it's logged, it shows that you are making those adjustments. Then your next step is you have to decide who you're going to return back to work. If you can't return everybody back to work, and there may be reasons for that, it might be that you haven't got enough business, could be that some people are shielding. But if you're not ready, if you can't return everybody back to work, you have to follow a fair selection process, because there is a risk of discrimination if you don't. Okay? Can an employee refuse to come back to work? Yeah, they can, and they probably will, for a number of reasons. One of the main reasons is going to be they don't believe the workplace is safe for them. They're anxious, and we can't take away that anxiety. We can tell them what we've done, but we can't always take away the anxiety. If you decide that you're going to terminate somebody's employment because they've refused to come back to work, you can do that. They may have an unfair dismissal claim if they can prove that you haven't made that workplace safety. Or they may decide that they're going to resign immediately and then claim constructive dismissal if they decide that you haven't put those necessary safety measures in place. So it's important that you carry out that risk assessment. If they haven't got childcare, this is going to be challenging because it's not their fault, but then it's not your fault either. So what do we do? With everybody, one of the key things that we always have to do with our team is to communicate. Okay, so communicate what you've done, communicate why you've done it, communicate what you're going to do, and look for the compromise. Always get professional HR advice before you make any decisions. We are going to see some claims coming in because we are going to see people refusing to come back to work. But like any HR decision, if you've got the right advice, you're going to be covered, you're going to feel safe. Any of my clients will tell you they don't have to worry. If they follow my advice, they don't have to worry. If you'd like a quote for business, get in touch. Or if you just like to carry on following my Facebook page, that's absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate all of your support. Hope that's helped. Goodbye from my shed.